Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Buppet. Welcome to your Daily Masters. And man, did you see the game that got cast yesterday? I think it was Scarlet versus Bomber, game number 3 in the series. Man, that was absolutely insane. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it because it is so good. It's going to be very, very hard to top that, in my opinion, anyway. But we're going to be having a crack here. We're going to be seeing what goes on. We do have a bunch of really high quality players in this game. And let's start introducing them. So down the bottom right side of the map, we do have our blue Terran player. His name is Apocalypse. He's coming out of South Korea, plays for the LVD Gaming team. I believe that's, or maybe it's IVD Gaming team. I never remember what it's called, but he's number 55 in the WCS with 850 points, and I'm looking at his profile picture. He looks like a big guy. He looks like if he loses this game, he could easily go over there and just punch Minigun in the face and knock him out. So we'll have to see what Minigun can do about that. And speaking of Minigun, he is from the United States. He plays for the Root Gaming team. He's also apparently sponsored by PlanetSide 2, which is pretty awesome. And he's currently number 62 with 800 points in the WCS. So looking fairly, in terms of WCS rank, they look fairly even, fairly equal. However, he does not look like he would win in a physical fight. He looks like he would get knocked out pretty fast. And yeah, so let's hope it doesn't come to that. I suppose if this, I can't remember if this is from a LAN tournament or a online tournament, but I suppose if it's an online tournament, he's probably safe. If it's a LAN tournament, then Minigun, maybe you should just give him the game. I'm not saying Apocalypse is that sort of guy, but I mean, it's better to be safe than sorry, you know? It really is. Fast reactor on the barracks. Is this going to be for some sort of factory tech? Yeah, it could definitely be, because we have seen a lot of players to get the reactor out really early, so they can double pump Marines while they're still building their factory. But it looks like Apocalypse is actually double pumping Reapers. So no factory attack anytime soon, because the Reapers are going to take up all that gas, and the poor SCV going to get chased away by the Zealot, who's running just as fast as his little goat legs can carry him, but it's just not fast enough. Oh man, I feel sorry for the Zealots sometimes. They're like the slowest melee unit in the entire game. It's actually pretty sad. Well, Hellbats, I don't know if Hellbats really count as a melee unit, but Hellbats are potentially even slower. But the Zealots, man, it's like all I want for Christmas is some speed, and they have to wait all the way till Twilight Council tech to get it. And even then, it costs an absolute ton, man. That Christmas present just sends, that's like 2 months worth of pay of Dad's paychecks to buy Zealot legs for the poor little Zealot. But what can you do? It's all they want for Christmas, and you don't want to see him crying on Christmas morning, so you just have to buck up and pay for the damn Zealot legs. So there we go, Mothership Core coming on in. Gonna be seeing if it can kill some workers. There's 4 Marines over there, so that's probably not going to happen. It cannot defeat 4 Marines by itself. So it's just going to be scooting on out of there. We do have a second base coming down for Apocalypse, almost finished. Minigun's second base almost finished as well, and the Zealot still, I don't know, maybe he's asking the magical Christmas rock for some Zealot legs, but the rock is not talking at the moment. What do we got down here? Oh, a bunch of Reapers. Ooh, the Zealot knows about those and it's running away straight away. Oh, the Probe goes down. Double Reaper hit. And now they're going to be just kiting the Zealot away. Needs to get the Stalker down here. There we go. Couple of Stalkers coming down. And another Probe does go down, so the Reaper's doing a fantastic job there. That's a total of 2 workers killed, which is more than most Reaper armies do get. But yeah, they have got him right there, and that is sensational. We do have a factory coming out building Widow Mines. Has not swapped it over to the reactor yet. I'm not sure if he's planning on doing that. He's just getting Widow Mines at the moment and sending them out to the front base, which is very interesting. This guy's just going for the watchtower, I feel like, but he's looking like he's putting a force to that. Maybe hoping to lure out into the Widow Mine, but I feel like the Widow Mine is way too far away to be thinking about doing that. He needs to move it up a lot closer. And here we go. The observer is going to see the Widow Mine. So Minigun knows a little bit more about the plan than he did previously. Oh, the overcharge. Where's the mothership core? Doesn't the mothership core have to be remote? Oh, it's over there. So it was close and then it sort of ran away. Oh, this might be nice. Oh, instant kill of that Stalker. But Apocalypse is not going to be pushing it. Is not going to be pushing the finale right here. Obviously deciding that he does not have enough to do what he needs. And I don't know, he may have got a few more probes, but this Nexus big overcharge, man, really was shutting him down. So chooses to fall back. I can't really fault him for that decision. He might have been able to do something more, but I mean, playing safe. There's such a thing as playing too safe, but I don't think Apocalypse is anywhere near there at the moment. I think he's playing a bit safe there, and that's fine. At this point of the game, that's fine. So he's doing some good stuff. Minigun really going fast on the Colossus. He's producing his first Colossus. Not much in terms of the ground units though. He's got 3 gateways, which is good. Let's have a look at the income tab. Minigun actually doing a great job. He's currently 45 over 38. So with the expansion timings equal, that is all chrono boost on the next side to get those out. But of course, Apocalypse with the mules is still leading on the mineral income and probably will do so for quite some time. He's only got 1 mule out, but that's still pretty good. Here we go, rocks going down. Man, he needs to do a scan here. If he saw that, then he would be doing a scan. Oh, missed out something major there. Wow, that's crazy. Let's have a look at units lost. Didn't really kill too much though. And in fact, it didn't kill anything. So I feel like the mothership, the medevac, tried to land, got shot a lot, and probably just ran the hell out of there. Widow mines haven't taken any damage, so yeah, I'm guessing they didn't actually drop anything off at all. The medevac just got hit and then just ran for it. So yeah, a bit unfortunate, but Apocalypse still doing pretty good, man. I mean, he's getting for a ton of Marines. He's got 3 barracks going full on, building Marines. So always surprised that they don't build Marauders, but I guess a Marine is probably better than or it's more cost effective anyway. So yeah, even with the tech lab, they're still building Marines out of that, which is very interesting. Here you go, 3rd base. That's going to be, he's moving it straight out. That's interesting. Does he want to make that a planetary something like that? I do not know, but what I do know is that Apocalypse is not prepared for what he's going to see at Minigun's base, man. He's got a decent amount of Marines, but yeah, only one Colossus? Is that right? He hasn't built a 2nd Colossus yet? He's going for Templar attack. He's sitting back and going for tech. He feels like he's got enough to sort of make this happen, and maybe he does, but I would have thought he'd have like 2 Colossus out and like double these ground forces. And I feel like he really could if he wanted to, but then again, he wouldn't be able to get all this tech, like Zealot legs, which costs an arm and a leg, Templar archives, 3rd base, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, so he's still doing a pretty good job. And the Marine does see the Colossus, and they do see the pylon as well. So very nice. And man, he must have seen the Colossus there. So we're gonna have to be seeing some sort of we're already seeing ship weapons instantly, or vehicle weapons anyways, and we do see a 2nd starport being created. That's very, I don't know how he could be building a starport there. It looks like those buildings are actually overlapping quite a bit. Is that a bug? I don't know if that's a bug, but it feels like it should be a bug. Oh, the drop going down. Seen by the cannon here, but the cannon is going to get shredded. Where is the main army from the Protoss player? Here it is. That Colossus is going to do a great job because these Marines cannot hope to get in range of it to take it down. And Apocalypse, oh, barely surviving there, but not losing too many Marines in that exchange. He has lost 8 total, but he took his worker killed tab up to 9 in that battle, and also destroyed a cannon, which, you know, that was amazing. So yeah, so far he's been doing a really great job, and Minigun has got to start really pumping up the army here. He's got to start moving out, making some stuff happen. He's got all the tech he's ever going to need right now, and he was building like 3 more gateways at the moment, so that is going to be good. But man, get that stuff going. And yeah, he is going to be going for it. Looks like Apocalypse a little bit further in front with the tech, with the upgrades. So that is going to be fine. Does he have... He's got all of that. He's got the magical 3 from the barracks. He's got ship weapons level 1. No Vikings. No, there's 2 Vikings on the field. But 2, man, I feel like even with 1 known Colossus on the field, he probably should be building a couple more. There's 2 more coming out. Very, very nice. Have a look at the income. And both players are absolute monsters at this point. I mean, 80 for each player. They've gone absolutely insane. And we do have a 4th base coming down for both players as well. So both players seem to have read exactly the same playbook, I feel like. And yeah, they're really going for it. Actually, the Colossus range only now being researched. I would have thought that would be researched a while ago, but no, only researching it now. I guess he hasn't really needed it up till now, but there's going to be a point where he really, really does need it. And this base, quite wide open. Without Marauders in his army, though, it's going to be very, very hard to sort of start killing stuff. He does have a few Marauders, and that will definitely help, but the main army is coming in. Colossus coming off the high ground. Oh, forcing the cancel on the next side, man. So good, but the storms are starting to come down here, and Apocalypse taking so much damage, he has to retreat. But beautiful job forcing the cancel on this. I don't think Minigun could possibly have saved it. Oh, I had something here as well. Was this more Widow Mines, maybe? We shall never know, because the Nexus... the Nexus has 6 kills. That's beautiful. I feel like there was another drop, and the dropship got taken out. Maybe Widow Mine drop? I just do not know. Command Center out in the front. This is going to be for a planetary, but with Colossus on the field, I'm not sure a planetary is going to help that much. We do have everything coming out of Apocalypse, though. He's got the Ghost Tech. And he's got... Yeah. He's got all... He's actually building 3 command centers. Really? 1, 2... Where's the 3rd one? Where's the 3rd one? Ah, it's over there. So he's building 1 over there, 1 over there, and 1 over there. So he's obviously feels like he's got more than enough minerals. So he's going to be focusing on some static defenses. But the Protoss army is already there. Missile turret, a little bit too late to see the observer, and this thing might go down. But the main army coming out, and Minigun is actually sort of moved away from Colossus. He's got 2 of them. He is building a 3rd, but he seems to be doing... Oh! Some very, very nice feedbacks from the High Templar. Takes out 2 Ghosts before they get sniped out there. So very, very nice. And I think it took out the observer as well. Is he going to get this one? No, not really. Not really. But the planetary is up with a nice missile turret defending it. No missile... Oh, there is a couple of missile turrets in this base as well. So yeah. I mean, Apocalypse really, really bunkered in with his 4 base play. Maybe getting a... Oh, he's already got a planetary there. Maybe a 2nd one. Maybe that would be a good idea, but... Whatever, there's getting, I assume this is Ghost, he's getting a couple of sentry towers. He's looking fairly good, but the army is coming in right now. He has to turn around and engage this, but he's just doing some caster work at the moment, sniping out some Ghosts. And that's pretty much it. Then he's sort of sitting back. He does not want to be in a position where his Colossus start taking Viking fire, and I can't blame him, because that would be absolutely horrible. So far the game sort of... Both players playing quite cautiously, but I mean once they bulk up, I mean they're at 1,000 in terms of resources. They're both maxed out. The upgrades both maxed out for their main army. Apocalypse also has 2 ship weapons, which is quite awesome for a 20-minute mark, man. To have 2 ship weapons as well as the 3-3 for their main force, and Izzy's not getting ship weapons level 3 yet, but that would be insane if you started getting that. So, oh, some nice snipes going down. I don't know if he got all the High Templar, but he got a fair amount of them. Oh, Storm's almost hitting the Ghost, and the Vikings trying to chase the Colossus. Not quite killing any of them. 1 Colossus has gone down. I'm not sure when that happened, but yeah, we'll just have to see. But unfortunately for Minigun, that sensor tower doing a great job. He might be able to sneak around here, but that is about it. And he's actually going around, Looks like Minigun is going to try and flank him. Oh, look at the High Templar. High Templar getting sniped nice and easy, but the flank is coming down. And the Vikings are on the high ground there. They're on the high ground, and they're doing incredible amounts of damage to the Colossus. A storm is going to force them away, but that means that Minigun is going to lose this 5th base. Not much he can do about that. What do we got here? A couple of DTs. That's going to be oodles of fun later on. A nice scan goes down, and the Vikings just destroying observers in this game really, really badly, but they need to get repaired, man. You need to drop a few mules off and just start repairing the shit out of them. Here we go, a couple of DTs coming in. We do have a missile turret, but man, missile turret, there's nothing to actually engage these DTs. And oh, they're trying to repair the missile turret, but it does go down. A scan having to come down, and the DTs do get destroyed, but the Warp Prism continuing to drop off a lot of fun in the main base. That is like 7 or 8 DTs. And the Marines, I don't know if this force is enough to take them out. May not be. And meanwhile, the main army is coming in. Looks like they were going for it, but the planetary held them off long enough for the main army to get out. However, that's going to be a ton of DTs that are going to be doing damage here. See, there's more Zealots coming in. They're just demolishing everything. The main army, or some of the main army, finally coming in. He sent off just a bit of it. He knows he needs to keep the most of it out to defend, but he's had to resort to sending most of the main army down here. And more Zealots, more Dark Templar coming in here. This is incredible amounts of pressure that Minigun is putting out of that Warp Prism, and it leaves these bases completely undefended. So Minigun's main army can just go in there, do whatever the hell they want. However, they are just attacking some orbitals right now, and they're sort of retreating. So man, these DTs are everywhere. This is... look at the chaos going on in this base, man. So much stuff been destroyed right here. And Apocalypse has got to be upset about that. And now he has to run out and try and defend against this main army. But the problem is, other than his storms, Minigun doesn't really have a good way of dealing with the Vikings. Although another storm hitting there, really, really nice. And he needs to save his storms. Well, not so much, actually. He doesn't need to save his storms for the Triple M, because they get taken out by the Colossus. So the Vikings are really starting to go down, though. The Blink Stalker's coming in, another storm. Suddenly all the Vikings are going down, and Apocalypse has got to know that he is on the verge of losing right here. He is so close to losing, it's not even funny. He's got no Vikings. Half his Viking production capability actually went down. He lost a starport. I feel like he's only got 1 at the moment. I can't tell on this display though, but yeah, just absolutely insane. And here we go, the Colossus, relatively unmolested right there. So they are taking out a lot of stuff. The Immortal's doing a great job taking the ground damage. 1 Colossus is going to go down from the 2 more Vikings that just came out. But Apocalypse is resorting to attacking with workers, and I feel like that's it. He's got nothing left. And there you go, gives the GG. So great job there by Minigun. That drop was absolute torture, man. At just 6 DTs, and another 6 DTs, just going absolutely nuts. And Apocalypse had to bring his main army back to actually defend against that. But he sent back a few forces, and they just got wiped out, man. There was just too many DTs, too many Zealots. It's really, really nice play there from Minigun. And yeah, what a win from him. What a great win. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching this game. This has been Hairy Muppet. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another one. Stay tuned.